Andrew Berry also talked about the Za'Darius Smith trade and how important it was.
We can never have enough rushers. I think with Z, the appeal with him is his versatility. He's a high-level rusher who, I think oftentimes people just think of him as an edge guy, but I think really where he's particularly skilled is his ability to rush inside over a guard or center. And he can do the stuff on the edge really well, but having someone who can win quickly inside just gives you so much versatility to create advantageous matchups to rush the passer. So between him, Obo with his speed off the edge, we have a couple power guys, with Dalvin and Siaki. It's a nice blend of skill sets to get after the quarterback.
And Tyler, more than anything, that's Jim Schwartz's defense. If you win quickly, you create havoc at the line of scrimmage, you push the line of scrimmage back, your defense is going to be successful most of the time.
Yeah, and the fact that you have Za'Darius Smith that you can put inside, like Andrew Berry mentioned, you also have the fact that you have a secondary that might end up being one of the most talented in the NFL. Martin Emerson Jr., Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome II. You have the ability, Jim Schwartz does, to mix and match those guys. And if these guys can stay in coverage long enough and these guys can get off to the quarterback quick enough, oh, man, it's going to be a field day for Myles Garrett and Za'Darius Smith because Jim Schwartz isn't going to have to probably even blitz a ton. And that's the other thing. I know some fans, one of the things we want to see a lot of is blitzing. Jim Schwartz might not even need to do that. And you don't necessarily want to blitz a lot because that means you're not getting home with your front four. I think you're in a situation now where you're going to be able to get home with your front four very often this year. I mean, the Browns should, and again, this is should, be one of the leading teams in sacks this year. They have that much talent on the defensive line. There's no reason why Myles Garrett and Za'Darius Smith shouldn't combine for close to 30 sacks this year or even more than that. That much talent is there, and if you can get to the quarterback with four guys, it also shows not only do you have elite pass rushing, but it shows that your secondary is doing very well in coverage, bringing in Juan Thornhill. And then you have Grant Delpit. If Grant Delpit takes that next step, which I think is going to be huge for this defense, getting to that elite level is Grant Delpit's performance. If that happens on top of having Myles Garrett and Za'Darius Smith healthy this year, this Browns defense could be one of the best in the league. Because from a talent standpoint, there aren't many that have as much talent on defense as the Browns do.